Well, what a way to end the year. 2020 and the real estate market did not end up being like a lot of people would have predicted, given several months of lockdown and a lot of travel limits. In this video, I'll summarize how the December market took us to a record year end. And don't drop off this video too soon, because at the end, I'm going to summarize the top 5 housing trends in the pandemic year of 2020. Are they the top 5 trends you think they are? Stay tuned and find out. Well, let's talk about December. In the Naples, Florida area, eager homebuyers didn't waste any time, holiday time or not. Our pending home sales leaped to over 88% higher than the previous December. This spike in buyer interest also showed up in the 65% increase in showings during December, which averaged 10 showings per listing. That probably explains why I didn't feel like I was at home very much during December. Wow, were we ever busy. Now there's an interesting headline. 2020 was one of the first years in our Naples area history where we saw more buying activity in the second half of the year than during the first half of the year, which is usually when people come here for the winter season. Even being in an election year didn't put off home buying decisions in Naples during December. In fact, our high-end market for homes over $2 million saw an increase that was incredible, 62% year over year. Sellers, or potential sellers, this part's for you. We're still really struggling to keep enough inventory available to keep up with still growing buyer demand. The number of available homes in December 2020 decreased by 49% from our inventory the same time last year. That left us with a very low 3.1 months inventory of homes, and the struggle is getting even more during January and February of 2021. There are no signs of this market slowing down. A key difference today compared to the big upswing and then the downturn after 2004-2005 is that today's home sales are not coming predominantly from investors. Today, end users are purchasing homes. This is real demand. And while we expect to see home prices continue to rise, compared to other hotspots in the U.S., homes in Naples continue to be a great value. One data point you may be interested in didn't turn out the way we may have guessed. There was some thought that more of our ex-U.S. or foreign homeowners with second homes in our area would be selling this year because travel restrictions prohibit them from entering the U.S. But in the Naples area, that didn't happen. Now there's a lot of speculation about sellers who were on the fence during the pandemic, perhaps beginning to list their homes for sale as more people are getting access to a COVID-19 vaccine. But this might not be until the second half of this year. Prices are another topic to stay current with. I mentioned it earlier, prices are rising. Well, during December, the median home price in the Naples area increased 18% to $405,000 compared to December a year ago. And at the high end of our market, median prices really jumped, up 43.5%, from $590,000 last December to a median $846,000 this December. Wow, that's a big increase. In our new construction communities, sales are outpacing how fast the developers can build the homes, causing some to hold back on releasing additional home sites to catch up. At this point, many of the builders' spec homes have been sold too. In periods of rapid sales and rapid rising prices, appraisals often come in low because they're based on sales that occurred over the prior 6 months, and low appraisals may lower the amount of financing that can be obtained. Buyers may need to be ready to cover the additional cash to buy their home when a lender can only finance, say, 80% of the appraised value. With our current level of demand, buyers are finding a way to cover the additional debt because the current low interest rates are keeping their monthly payments down, and that's what they want for the long term. To sum this up, the allure and the positive reputation of the Naples lifestyle is driving buyers to our market. People across price points are looking for the type of climate and resort-style living that Naples can deliver in single-family homes and also in condominiums, which saw a sales increase of almost 50% in December year over year. If you're looking to buy or sell a home in the greater Naples, Florida area, Contact me and let's dig into what your requirements are, what areas and communities are best for you. You can call or text me at 239-300-6047 and let's get started. And now, for a bonus feature to this video, what are the top 5 housing trends in the pandemic year of 2020? How many of these did you get right? Here they come. First, buyers competed more intensely for fewer homes. That's certainly the case, and it's continuing with many multiple bid situations. When we go to present a contract, let's make sure it's your best offer and you're ready to get the deal done. Second, there were more first-time home buyers. There were certainly opportunities for low interest rates to bring more people into the market, and many more people ask themselves, why rent when I can own? The third trend is there were more vacation home buyers and sales that were in suburbs, rural areas, small towns, and resort areas. Well, that's one trend we're definitely seeing here in the greater Naples area. Fourth, buyers looked for bigger homes and home features that support working from home. They wanted to be able to integrate work, school, play, life, and everybody needed a little bit more space. And number 5, there was a rise and then a decline in the fraction of buyers who purchased their property based on virtual showings only. I think a balance of some virtual showings and then an in-person look at the final properties is where we're headed in 2021. We learned a lot about what can be done virtually in the home purchase process during the pandemic, and we'll keep learning ways to be efficient and leverage technology. But there's nothing like being there in person to see the home for yourself, to walk the streets, to be in the community, and to think about how that fits your life and lifestyle. Well, okay, those are the top 5 trends in the pandemic year of 2020, and that was based on the Realtors Confidence Index survey conducted monthly by the National Association of Realtors. Did you get them all? Well, let me know what your real estate plans are for 2021. I'm here to assist you or any of your family and friends who are thinking about selling or buying in the greater Naples area. Call or text me at 239-300-6047 and let's get started. Until the next video update, let's talk soon.